Wait.
I'm falling off again, but I know I'm not your man. I find it hard to stand. When I'm on my own, so just carry on, drift onto the storm. I'm losing all my fight, it's over. Never know, throw it through the door. I've read that I've lost another. Oh, 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 oh. But I'm all alone again, dreaming of some distant land. Find it out, oh, my consciousness. And I'm on my home. Oh, 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 yeah. Carry on, drift onto the snow. I'm losing all my fight, it's over. Never know, throw it through the door. A friend that I've lost another. Carry on, drift onto the snow. I'm losing all my fight, it's over. Never know, throw it through the door. A friend that I've lost another.
make me feel so unreal that nothing matters. I've been sealed to my feelings, I can't change now, and I don't know how, babe, you feel. Baby, I'm here, and I'll always be around if you're down. I hope I can be everything you need, 'cause you're the only one that I see.
trying to stay straight and narrow like I probably should, but oh my Nina, you're just no good. You're just no good. You got the things that I want, the things that I like. No good Nina keeps me up all night, up all night.
And have you seen her? No good Nina. And have you seen her?
No good.
She's driving a car all around town, vintage shoes blasting out with the windows down. If you're not careful, she'll take you away. If you're not careful, she'll lead you straight. And have you seen her? No good Nina. Have you seen her? No good Nina. She's just an average Joe. You'll hear her come and she'll be singing along.
Hello.
All you see with a handsome man with a stash on his face and a pastry in his hand. But I understand.
And have you seen her? No good Nina. And have you seen her?
No good
Driving a car all around town, vintage shoes blasted out with the windows down. If you're not careful, she'll take you away. If you're not careful, she'll lead you straight. Have you seen her? No good Nina. Have you seen her? No good Nina. Careful, she'll lead you straight. Have you seen her? No good Nina. Have you seen her? No good Nina. No good Nina. No good Nina.
It's nice to see you again. Did you miss me? We're meant to be friends, but it feels like a century in my head. If I say something that comes out all wrong, please forgive me for feeling this strong, but it feels just like angels.
close enough. It's only fun, but just because you're closer up. And no love, I'm mostly numb. I'm lonely cause you know you were my only one. It's no love, close enough. It's only fun, but just because you're closer up. And no love, I'm mostly numb. I'm lonely cause you know you are my baby. I tried everything, but nothing ever satisfies me. And I feel lost when I'm higher than a satellite. Just gonna lie down and sleep there on the ocean floor. Found shelter in a dream, in a dream. Yes, I saw you there, and baby, go, just go back where you came from. Yes, I saw you there, and baby, go, and just go back where you came from. I find solace in just noticing the stars above me. And though it's only for a moment, it's all that I need. It's all I need. I just wanna lie down and sleep there on the ocean floor. Found shelter in a dream, in a dream. Yes, I saw you there. footsteps on my mattress, fill it with your absence. Your touch left me senseless, giving up on making sense. I need to see you, I need to know what's next, I need to ask you why. Wanna see through you, wanna know what comes next, I need to know now. 'Cause it's been going round in my head, and I cannot forget what you said. It's been going round, it's been going round my head. And you gon' say it all in one breath, that this is more than just a mindset. You gon' say it all, you gon' say it all in one breath. Our words between the sheets, only valid as long as our bodies heat. I need to pull my head out of the storyline and let it write itself from time to time. Seasons high and low, you're moving through them rather fast and slow. Let me go, you fall as close. I need to see you, I need to know what's next, I need to ask you why. Wanna see through you, wanna know what comes next, I need to know now. 'Cause I want you, always in a state of mind. 'Cause I want you, always in a state of mind. 'Cause I want you, always in a state of mind. 'Cause it's been going round in my head, and I cannot forget what you said. Yeah, it's been going round, it's been going round in my head. Oh, and you gon' say it all in one breath, but this is more than just a mindset. Yeah, you gon' say it all in one breath.
Hello again. Remember me? We were making love, but just getting started. This is foreplay.
Yeah, I've been looking for some feeling, but you've been looking other ways. Yeah, I've been holding for some time now, and you've been going astray. Yeah, I've been holding on for way too long, trying to solve it all, and holding on for
'cause I've been waiting on, I've been waiting for you.
Hello, hello. Here we are. Game's finally up. This is Piccolo, the last Brazilian hope for the Kiev Minor versus Thunder Predator. Thunder Predators, they have Matthew, they have Prada, they have Frank, they have Draken and Atun. These guys are pretty good. And the Brazilians, they have more Peruvians in front of them if they want to actually get to the minor. So, get ready. And, I think if you're a Brazilian, you should be nervous. Because, I mean, the two games that I cast yesterday, where, Thunder Predator was actually playing against, Piccolo, it felt like they had a good early game, but, those guys, they just play way too well. I have to be honest, I was very, very impressed with Team Odd. And Team Odd, they're just waiting for whoever wins against, I mean, between these two teams. You know, Heido Piccolo, maybe they learned a little bit after playing those games, but it doesn't change the fact that it just felt like they were out executing Heido Piccolo. But they had one day to get better. Maybe it was enough.
5 seconds remaining.
We do have Doom, Brewmaster, and Tiny already being removed. So a lot of melee heroes already out. And I think that's mainly what Team Odd was doing. They were just picking a lot of melee heroes, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, so they will start with that Earth Spirit. Not a hero I think I've saw them play yesterday, but definitely a hero that is very strong right now. And it's also a hero that pairs up nicely with Darkseer, so I like this first pick, Earth Spirit, because now Thunder Predator, they only have 2 chances to pick the Darkseer here themselves, or else they'll not be able to ban the hero. So I wonder if that's in the back of their minds there, if they feel pressured into picking the Darkseer themselves, or if they're like, yeah, sure, let's just give it to them. I mean, I'm not saying Heido Piccolo will go for it, but it's very rare not to see teams getting that combo when the opportunity arises, when both heroes are available. So they did think about it, and well, because of the bans that they went for, you know, Brewmaster, Doom, Tiny, not always are first phase ban material heroes. Well, because of that, the Elder Titan is already on the side of Thunder Predator, and I wonder if Piccolo has something in store for this, because, you know, Elder Titan is a hero that crushes a lot of agility heroes, and our boy Costabile there, he's a pretty greedy, I guess I want to say greedy, but he's, you know, he's a hard farmer. He is the player that is playing the true core for the Brazilians, so a lot of the options get a little bit less exciting once you see that Elder Titan. They will pick the Nature's Prophet. I like it. Nature's Prophet, very good at dealing with the Serpent Wards. It's also a hero that offers mobility similarly to what the Earth Spirit offers. So they already have a lot of ways to be very active around the map, whereas, you know, the Elder Titan and Shadow Shaman are a little bit less mobile. Okay, it's time for the bans. They will take that Lifestealer out. Interesting that they are the ones that do that. I mean, I guess Nature's Prophet used to do pretty well with the Lifestealer. Still does. But, so, I'm actually confused here. They already removed, like, I remember they were picking a lot of melee heroes. This Lifestealer ban, it's not like, I guess Thunder Predator, they just really like playing the hero. It is a very strong hero. And Heido Piccolo, they don't seem that eager to play it, especially when Thunder Predator has the first pick of the next phase. The OD was removed there, pretty interesting. I wonder if they want to play a hero that is melee. Something like maybe the Timbersaw, or DK. All of those heroes, they could be running the middle lane, but don't really like laning versus OD. So now, what else would they take out here? I know that Lone Druid is a hero that Thunder Predator really likes to pick, and they do have that first pick, but they do not take the Lone Druid out. I remember that Costabile played the hero in the second game against Motoka. Now, what else is left here? They're gonna take the Morphling out, huh? And now it's going to be that Terrorblade. So, makes sense. You pick the Outer Titan yourself. Now there is no there's no Outer Titan counter for you. Overall, they have a shit ton of push already, right? Metamorphosis plus Serpent Wards. It is pretty hard to contest the fights against the Predator just because of those stomps. And now, what is Heido Picolet going to do here? Now, there are some counters to Terrorblade. OD is one of them. And Morphling, definitely another one. There's not a lot of counters left, but you can pick heroes that build items that are good versus Terrorblade. Things like the Crimson Guard or Radiance. Usually, you see, cores that build Radiance versus that hero. But, building Radiance sometimes is a little risky. It takes time, and the Lifestealer, one of the easier heroes to build that item, is already removed by Picolet themselves. So what do you pick here, huh? I mean, you already have some initiation. You have a lot of global presence, but you have some push with Nature's Prophet. I wonder if they would pick Beastmaster, but it's not that good versus Terrorblade. Radiance heroes. Would they pick the Laundred here? How good is Laundred versus Terrorblade? You do have that Savage Roar in AoE, but I think the Bear would just melt. The Lich was also taken out in the first phase by Thunder Predator. They will respond with that Bird. A lot of magic damage early on. The attack speed low definitely, makes Terrorblade a little less strong. But he's also, he's a hero that has a lot of attack speed in general. And a hero that has decent attack range. So the Phoenix needs to be careful. I think this is going to be a Bardinio Phoenix. Actually, no. Maybe this is a Duster Phoenix. With Earth Spirit being played in the 4th position. Thunder Predator. Taking their time as they should. After all, this is a very important game. Whoever loses here is already eliminated. You do have to win 2 times. I mean, if you're one of these 2 teams, you have to win 2 series to be qualified. Whereas Team Odd, they only need 1. Now, speaking of picks that they can go for, I think this is 2 support, so they're like an offlaner. Beastmaster is available, and I mean, he will give attack speed for them to destroy the egg. It's also vision. And then the push would be like out of control. I wonder if that is something that they have in mind. Oh, wait. Yeah, Beastmaster is available, right? I mean, getting that terribly Beastmaster and then another hero. Ooh, so they will pick the Legion. Well, that's attack speed with the Prezi attack. You will have ways to remove every single thing that both the Earth Spirit and Phoenix deploys. The attack speed slows, the silences, the slows, and the stun. And now Picolet, I think they're gonna pick a carry here.
10 seconds remaining.
But I remember they were prioritizing Costabil's heroes, so I wonder if they'll pick a hero in the middle lane for our boy Lanaro. He did play a little bit of a Puck. I think Puck is relatively good versus those heroes. Very hard for the Legion. But the thing is, this Legion could be mid, and we saw, I think it was a Caban versus the other 2 players. It was an European game. The Puck just got destroyed there. Lanaro was playing Puck yesterday. I think they lost with it. But the Puck play was fine, I think. But I think this could be mid Legion. Like, what if this is mid Legion? Huh. So this is probably going to be a Lanaro Timbersaw. Regardless of the Shadow Shaman being offlaner support, the Timbersaw will probably do okay if this is mid Legion. I don't even think they would like to play mid Legion versus Timbersaw. There's not a lot of there's no point. But alright. Now it's time to ban. I think you would have to take a carry. It works nicely versus the Terrorblade.
5 seconds
They
remaining.
already did a good job at taking the Morphling. They will also take the Faceless Void, a hero that is indeed pretty scary when you're playing Terrorblade. And now the options for Piccolo are so few. Like, I guess you could go PA, but there's already a Legion. Anti-Mage is not great versus Terrorblade. Maybe something like a Wraith King with Radiance, but no one is even peeking carry Wraith King. I don't know if that is something that they would even try. What about a carry Necrophos with Radiance? Would that be too bad? I don't know. We're gonna take the Conquer out. Even though the Conquer doesn't really do that much damage to Timbersaw. Ooh, so that is... Yeah, I actually thought about the Arc Warden. It is a hero that Costa Bill runs very well. They do have some gap closers on the Legion. And the Serpent Watchers do not care about you, but about your magnetic field, I mean. So, okay, I'm fine with this. And they will pick a Dazzle. So this is most likely going to be a mid. Alright, so there's a Matthew Shadow Shaman. This is going to be Frank on the Legion Commander. Probably a mid Dazzle with a Tone on the Terrorblade. Costa Bill playing the Arc Warden, Lunaro on the Timbersaw, Bardino on the Phoenix, Duster, Earth Spirit, so that is a position 5 Duster, and Hiko playing the Nature's Prophet. Overall, pretty even draft. This Arc Warden, very... I mean, the hero is not popular, but I think the hero is very strong versus the Terrorblade until some point. Let's see what happens. Very cool Timbersaw set by Lunaro, actually. Has the little red eyeglasses. Alright, so let's get going here. This is Piccolo versus Thunder Predator, our first game of the day in the South American qualifiers, and whoever takes the series will be playing against Team Odd. I'm Bowie, your caster. I'm a little tired, but hopefully we're gonna have a good time. That is an interesting Phoenix set, actually. It looks so badass. Look at that. That's pretty cool. The Terrorblade also looks dope. We do see the white particles there and the blue ones. Alright, let's get going. Let's go. What a beauty indeed. Let me just get my smooth camera drag, or else this will be pretty hard to cast. Thank you, stay hydrated, bot. We do appreciate your kindness, and it is time to go. Alright, so in the offlane, we will see actually everyone but the Terrorblade already grouping out here. And on the side of Hito Piccolo, everyone but the Timbersaw and the Arc Warden are top. So the Timbersaw doesn't really fear much. I don't think they can actually find first blood onto him. Usually, you know, Shadow Shaman can be quite scary, but unless they can get good shackles with Poison Touch, I don't think that will ever happen, and the Dazzle is here. Sorry, that was my mic hitting the microphone. Yes, I do have two mics here. Okay. So some treants already being deployed here. Looks like they want you to be very aggressive towards the Toon, and he will be forced to hide here. Thank you very much for the follow. Daz already setting up. Looks like he is going for a pretty standard build actually. Gets the Fairy Fire. Usually, you know, Arc Warden here that can burst you down if you let your guard down. So does have that Fairy Fire in case something happens. So Arc Warden will be playing mid. So that's a mid Costa Bill Arc Warden. I do prefer this over the safe lane Arc Warden. I think this hero just thrives in this lane. But he's also accessible to ganks. They don't really have the best ganking lineup there. There isn't one Elder Titan. So once he has the Stomp, they might be able to find a kill. But it's not going to be that easy. Especially when you have that Magnetic Field against the Dazzle. So Piccolo going for some body blocks right here. So that the Terrorblade is forced to less hit on the tower. But it looks like he's not going to be successful. So very well done by a Tomb there. Or misplay for our boys from Piccolo. Okay. The bird shows up here. Fire Spirit's being deployed. Does hit Matthew. Does hit Frank. Doesn't really bother learning Prezi attack. Doesn't make sense. And the game will keep going here. Duster already going top with his Orb of Venom. Looks like Prada took a lot of damage. And unfortunately, doesn't have an Orb of Venom. So a little harder for him to chase and actually deploy the damage into other people. And Lanara is pretty much just fighting at this point. He doesn't care. He has 6 armor, a lot of HP region. Middle lane. Let's see how the last hits and denies are going. Pretty even overall. Okay. Oh, Matthew. Nice pull right there from Bardino. But Matthew would like to get that CS. Let's see if he can do it. Nice job. Let's see if he can get this one. 76 base damage versus 52. Oh, he even commits the Earth Shock. There you go. Now the Astro gets committed, and this Earth Spirit might suddenly become actually pretty strong, and that is 54 extra damage, doubling his damage, and getting some extra move speed. There you go, just chasing the little treants. Where is the deny? Kiko is a fair man. He's not going to deny his babies. Alright. And yeah, I mean, the game's a little slow. I'm not sure there's much to talk about. Nice Eater Shock there onto Leonardo. They do have the shackles, but it gets instantly cancelled. So a little... a bit of a mistake there. The Owl flying from Leonardo. Did take a lot of damage, but does have the salve and a lot of tangles here to work with. Ooh. Nice Whirling Death. Gets 2 CS. Here we do see Prada actually chasing Duster. Duster is not level 2, so he doesn't have the chance to just like kick Prada and then roll out. But doesn't actually need it anyways. Another Whirling Death. Roll out. And now Prada just going for the pull. Duster is trying to contest the pull here. The creeps do aggro, but this freaking annoying small camp creeps, they just keep trying to attack, and it looks like the range creep is hypnotized. Can he get the deny? No. The CS goes towards. Huh. So that's a pause. Alright, the go. Ceremonial drums, okay. Ooh, man, I'm tired. Let's go. I think I ate too much. I was like, man, I want to eat to be sure I can actually cast later to have the energy, but I ate too much, and now I feel freaking heavy. Middle lane, Matthew. Did rotate here, actually gets mana for the shackles. Oh, the scan from the Radiant though. It is perfect. It's on point. Costa Bill knows exactly what's going on. There is also one double damage out to the Dazzle. That's actually rather dangerous. They're going to get a good magnetic field right there. And now the Dazzle is forced to get inside the magnetic field. And with the damage here, it looks like they might find a kill. That is a good roll with the kick. Our boy Dazzle. Oh no, that is a twofer here. Costa Bill dies, but it doesn't matter. They were able to find 2. Oh no, the magnetic field. He was saving the skill point, and it just works perfectly for him. Prada being zoned out a little bit there. Looks like Duster did get level 3 out of that. So he's now level 3 at that 4 minutes, which is very, very respectable. If we check the supports here, that's level 1 of their Titan. That's level 2 Shadow Shower. Suddenly this guy is level 3. That's a great start for him. Oof.
Wasn't quite so torn, but it's better for me, better for me, better for you, better for you. If we just do what we came to separately. It's better for me.
Alright, we're back. Jesus Christ, so many pauses, dude. Just freaking go. I just want to cast this game. I'm so tired. This is actually like the last series that we have for this, right? There's nothing else to cast. The minor is over after, I mean, not this series, but after, you know, the South America ends. TP to the top lane, that's our boy Shadow Shaman. He does have boots in it. What the hell? Oh no, he's bringing Attune's Wraith Band. Alright. Very nice play. I was like, what is this, like safe lane Shadow Shaman? Eternal Envy, hello. So the Phoenix, level 2. Don't really do much. I really like this early magnetic field point. Usually you don't do that, but against the poison touch, you want to make sure that it doesn't get reapplied. So you do learn that spell, there's nothing they can do. Hiko will get, oh no, there you go. That is a good roll, but they do have the shackles. They have that Aether Shock. It looks like they are trying to get Prada, but Hiko will fall nonetheless. There was a creepy inside that's probably might even find Duster. Do they have another shackles? In another 3 seconds they will, and there is no roll. They're gonna get the shackles, and Attune keeps on going. Where's the roll? Duster will roll away. The right clicks are there. The full boy, the Fairy Fire, but Matthew will find the Bounty Rune as Duster tries to TP out. Oh, okay. No mana for that Aether Shock.
Is under attack.
In terms of CS, the Dazzle is doing very well. Way ahead of the Archon in the middle lane, just because he can get CS with that Shadow Wave. Timbersaw is also doing quite nice. They do have some magic damage here, but the HP regen is through the roof, and he already has that level 5, so he's not gonna care much about that. Nice smoke gang coming from Thunder Predator. They do place a ward. Can they find Hiko? They have the shackles. They have the move speed. There you go. Shackles are gonna be here. The Sprout was not fast enough. They will find the Stomp, and even if he commits for the... Oh, maybe he can actually get out. There you go. He actually gets a good Sprout here. They do eat through the 3s, but Hiko is trying to disengage. Do they have the shackles? Yes, they do, and Matthew will stop our boy Hiko right there, and the boobs, the very slow boobs, will find that Q. Hiko's still running away. He does not have the TP scroll, and he also dies. Okay. There is one Earth Spirit setting up here. I wonder if Duster has some has the intentions to find the Dazzle. The Dazzle, oh, there is an Invis runner here. Looks like the Dazzle didn't had vision about it. This ward actually from the side of Piccola, scouting quite a bit. Rotation from the supports at least. Looks like Lunara keeps on being pesky right here. Already going for what seems to be a Vanguard. And we did talk about the Crimson Guard. I really like it. Usually you might think that Crimson Guard is a little it's just a little, you're overdoing it when you go Crimson Guard on the Timber, but that damage block is gonna help everyone once the item is there. And Timbersaw is not a like, let's say he gets hacks, he has no reactive armor charges. It's going to take a while to build up that HP regen in the armor. He can like you can actually burst him down, even though Thunder Predator only has pretty much physical damage. Alright, looks like Duster will be found by Prada. Do they have the shackles? They do get the hacks first. They will get a good kick. The hacks will hold him in place. Can he kicking it out? No. Stomp is there, and the last right click will find a kill.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's bottom
In terms of lanes here, Timbersaw is 49 CS versus the 28 of the Terrorblade. So overall, very good impact by the Timbersaw so far. But Terrorblade is just a hero that does more with less. Like 20,000 gold on a Terrorblade is way less. So way more than 20,000 on a Terrorblade. Oh, they are grouping out here. There is a little bird, and they know exactly about Shadow Shaman being there. All right. Okay. Oh, I forgot to remove the attacks. Fuck. Oh, Icarus died. Shackles, Orange the Bird. Do they have the damage? I mean, there is a haste for Orange Shadow Shaman, so I think this guy is going to die nonetheless. And the bad Juju already being applied. Orange thinks they will get a good Sprout with the Nature's Call, but Draken will quickly disengage. Actually goes to the shrine. There is no shrine though. Bottom lane, the duel? Oh, no, that's not a duel, but, oh, finally, they go for it. The Poison Touch, the Shadow Wave, the right clicks. Where is that Hex? They don't get the dual damage. They do find the Timbersaw kill.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Okay. Alright, they're gonna get the Flex with the, Tempest Double. That is a kill. No time for the Stomp to come through. And they already have some treants doing damage. The Spark Waves giving vision of that TP from Frank. The press, the attack is available, but there's not much he can do right now. Top lane, Looks like the Terror Blade does not have an Amartya, so even though he sees a lot of heroes mid, he cannot force it this much. And the Timbersaw finally rotates to actually chase the turn. Nice whirling death. They do find the Chakram. They will have another one in about 2 seconds. Oh boy, no time for that Thunder, huh? There you have it. Dead Wrath of Nature being combined perfectly. They did held on to it instead of just committing everything, because then it would give time for the Terror Blade to react. They just burst him down with a lot of damage at once.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So the playlist I play on my stream is automatically generated by YouTube. I can give you some of the names of the musics that I hear, but I can't. There's no fixed playlist. Like it keeps changing, and that's why I cannot give it to you. When I send a link to you, YouTube will like recommend his own musics. Alright, looks like Tempest Double, another magnetic field, a lot of damage coming through. The bird will show up, slowing down the attack speed from the Dazzle. Nice kick. The range drops through by time, but not enough. They do kill the Costa Bill Arc Warden in this room. The Sprout is there. Can they keep on chasing? Prada does have a stomp, but he just wants to disengage. There is no detection on the side of the Radiant. Top lane. Timbersaw keeps on pushing. Lanaro already level 9 with that Vanguard. In terms of net worth here, let's see what's going on. It looks like he is top CS and top net worth, but the Arc Warden is actually pretty close, and he did get a Necronomicon already, going for the Midas next in the bottom lane. Looks like Frank's pushing here. That overwhelming odds right there, but I think he could have done more damage to the tower if he used it in a catapult, but he did want to regen a little bit, since now he has to tank some of those attacks. Leonardo already taking a tier 2 with his team, and there is no response whatsoever. There is one TP from Frank, but they do ping that TP. They know exactly what happened there, and there was a tree and scouting the shrine, so they already know what the hell's going on. Hiko will disengage whilst the tower did fall.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Mid lane. Bird shows up. No egg on Bardinho, and another tower is actually going to fall. And it looks like this game, somehow this was a 90% chance that Tender Predator was going to win. I don't really understand how, but it is going back. Looks like with these towers falling, alright, the row with the stomp, they will find a kill. No time for Tender Predator to do anything, and suddenly Bardinho, with that level 6, they will deploy the egg. Do they have Grave? Well, even if they did, there is the silence there, and that is a dead Dazzle. Look at that, they just keep on moving. That is going to be a second tier 2 tower in about a minute, and even with Serpent Wards onto Tender Predator, they just cannot use it aggressively. Lunaro is so strong right now with that Vanguard. He tanks the entire thing, and now they'll just disengage, and there's only one outer tower. 11 minutes in. I don't even understand how this is... Oh, this was such a huge win rate, win probability for Tender Predator. I guess they do have so much push that, you know, the game could just snowball out of control at any time. Alright, so they're gonna keep on pushing here. Lanaro already level 10. Alright. Oh, okay. This is annoying. Well, I'm gonna go pee, guys. I'll be right back, since we do have a pause. Just a second. Alright, we're back. There is one smoke gank on the side of Thunder Predator. Looks like they do want to up the tempo a little bit. Alright, party horns from Lanaro. Is there a delay on my stream? I think the delay is the same for everyone. But I don't have a natural delay. Like, if there's a delay, is from the lobby itself. Costabile keeps on farming as Radiant tries to push here. The smoke on the side of Thunder Predator actually did not do much, and the win probability did stay stationary at about 60%. Let's check everyone's items here. The Terror Blade is going for Ayasha. I think he just completed that. And Bardino just keeps being annoying. Jazzo with mech. I think the mech is probably already done. He has the buckler and the headdress. The Legion Commander did go Midas, huh? That is pretty odd. And the other Titan with a wand and not much else to his name. The bottom lane looks like they are pushing this tower here. There is a good Lunaro just being super annoying. Nature's Call gets committed. The tier 2 tower falling. Let's see who the hell is going to fight this. Oh, the Dazzle shows up. Does have the mech that we talked about, but with this Vlad's on the side of Lanaro, with the side of Piccolo, nice. They're gonna try and get on top of the Dazzle, the Whirling Death, as well as the Chakran. They will find the kill, but the mech is buying time for Drake, and they do try and get the Earth Splitter down. Still, not enough damage. The tier 2 tower keeps on falling, and just a lot of damage overall from Piccolo. As this happens, though, looks like Atun keeps on farming, and the Costabile or Corden is farming while he's pushing. So this is going to be the last outer tower. Piccolo playing very calculated Dota, pretty much. You know, they keep on farming this Arc Warden, or they go for these objectives that they know they can take, because the Legion Commander did go for a Midas. So I think they did start playing that aggressive once they saw the Midas on Frank. And this could bite them in the ass a little bit, because right now this Legion doesn't have any dual damage. This Midas is fine, like Legion will find some gold, but usually that's not what allowed the Legion to scale. Usually what it does is kills, and they just cannot kill the heroes on the side of Piccolo apparently. Like the hero that would give them that kill potential is the Legion, but right now they do not have that. Alright. The Dazzle does show up with, oh, Shackles holding them in place. There is Poison Touch here, taking him down constantly. The Crimson Guard is up onto the Timber Soul. The Stomp is going to be there. Bolanaro, he just doesn't die. He has 42 HP region. They will get the Stomp, but even still, he's still alive. He's not dropping. There you go, the Chakram with the Whirling Death. Can he actually disengage? He will. So much HP region. Finally, the Overwhelming Odds gets the kill, but he makes them sweat for it. No dual damage once again. And I really like this Crimson Guard build. I think that's exactly what they need. And he's now going for that Holy Locket. Alright. Top lane. We do see the bird pushing the lane. Bardino is going for the Midas, actually. Has the gold for it. So they do see that Midas on Thunder Predator. They want to imitate that to make sure that the gold advantage is going to stay on their side. There's already a Midas on Costabile, and it looks like the Lotus Orb is going to be the next item of choice. He gives up on that Holy Locket. Our Splitter has the Urn, and the Nature's Prophet here did go for a Vlad, and now Maelstrom, huh? The Maelstrom will give them magic damage against the Terror Blade. That's pretty good, you know, getting a Silence is not going to work, because he already has the Yasha very close to both a BKB and a Mentor. Looks like with that BKB, the Maelstrom, it's not gonna work that much, but yeah, Piccolo overall having a decent game here. They did not really breach any tier 3 towers. Everything is quite healthy, but with every single other tower already down, they could easily roche if they want to. They just do lack some sort of minus armor. There's only one Blightstone on the Nature's Prophet here, and there is. Yeah, they don't really have any minus armor. There you go. They're gonna blink forward here. Legion Commander. Nice hacks onto the Earth Spirit. That the Serpent wants to get dropped as well as the Earth Splitter. It looks like they will find the two for here. Both supports on the side of Piccolo drop. But that was Earth Splitter plus Serpent. What's in Lanaro? Oh, they're trying to deny the little. Alright. Oh, can they deny it? Oh, Lanaro. They're gonna have to attack twice. Oh, okay, okay. Ooh, nice. Nice. There you go. Now they'll be able to farm it. But nice micro control there from the Shadow Shaman. Very well done. Dark Light. Do they have a smoke on the side of Thunder Predator? Now, even if they do, looks like they're not interested in going for it. And since they're not, this will be Roshan for Piccolo. They do send the Astro Spirit, but they do not have Serpent Wards. They do not have the Earth Splitter. The Stomp finally comes through. They did leave the Roshan Pit, so they keep on going. This is not super fast, but it's not super slow as well. Looks like the other Titan keeps on trying to slow this down with the Astro. Is just fleeing it. There you go. They are constantly leaving the pit, but they will get a good stun right there. Looks like Draken also rotates, but I'm not sure you're going to be able to contest this, and they know it. So the Terrorblade is just farming bottom. He does have Metamorphosis, but they did decide not to fight before the BKB is not up on a tune. Okay. Roshan, very fall. Ages of the Immortal goes towards Costa View. Top lane, Lunara already level 13. Keeps on moving forward here. Lotus Orb is about to get ready. I really like the Lotus Orb here. Will pretty much nullify both the Hex and the Shackles for a for the duration of the Lotus Orb. Nice high ground ward here placed by Matthew. And looks like now Piccolo might be interested in going high ground. They don't really push that well though. I think they could keep on farming this Arc Warden for now. He has this Necronomicon level 1, already has the Maelstrom going Mjolnir. They would need to find a couple of kills to like really go high ground. The win probability though is slowly dropping. Looks like Piccolo already 58%. I mean, sorry, 58% chance for Thunder Predator to roll towards the low ground right here. Bardino with that Midas kicking in. Looks like the Tome gets purchased to the Nature's Prophet, and the Nature's Prophet is going for a BKB. All right, TP from Hiko back to the base. He does have that teleportation if necessary. Will eat that Tome. I wonder if they'll... Okay, they keep on pushing top here. Lunara already taking some bad juju to his face. And now they will group up. Poison Touch once again being deployed. A lot of damage. Shadow Wave finds that kill. Lunara though does not want to give up. After all, he's a Brazilian boy. Keep on moving forward. The bad juju is stacking. It did stop stacking. Spark Wave doesn't do that much. And the Magnetic Field once again doing a lot of damage to this Catapult. They do drop another Spirit. The Stump is going to hit onto one Arc Warden Tempest Double. But with this Lotus Orb. Alright, gonna get the Hex. That's just, I'm not sure about this actually, Costa View. They will drop once again that Magnetic Field. A lot of damage, and the Team Assault keeps on moving. Oh, Whirling Death with the Chakram. Looks like they are trying to control our boy Lunara here. He needs to be careful with how he uses the Lotus Orb here to maybe reflect it to that Shadow Shaman. They keep on moving. Another set of Nature's Call. They will get a duo. It does not find the Arc Warden. Now they're looking for that duo onto the Timbersaw with the Earth Spirit. There's a lot of damage, but he does have that Crimson Guard. The Shackles holding the Duster Earth Spirit in place as Lunara tries to disengage. There is a BKB onto Atom. Can Lunara actually Timber Chain away? Looks like he will. And this is going to be the egg also being dropped. They will be able to farm the supports on the side of Team Predator. And looks like they can just wait the duration of this Metamorphosis, can't they? Oh, looks like they will disengage a little. Okay. Midas on the Legion. Poggers. There is Blade Mail available for her already. They're gonna drop another Astro Spirit. Metamorphosis still going for a long time. Alright. Stomp is on the Arc Ward. Lotus Orb once again. Alright, they will get a duo. That's actually a reflected duo onto the Timbersaw. Do they have enough damage to find the kill? It looks like they do not. This is a very tanky Timbersaw. And with the Sun Ray, the Golden Shower, Lunara is going to be fine. He will just Timber Chain away, and everyone is fine. Costa Bill's Tempest Double is going to fall, but Lunara, even though he's very, very low, will be able to find this tower with his team. The Ebola doing a lot of damage. They will commit the press the attack onto the Dazzle as they try and group up and get the towers. Another Eater Shock. This is a very low HP Costa Bill. Can they get the kill? Yes, they can. But the Aegis was there anyways, and it was about to expire. They had like 1 minute, and now Costa Bill is ready to fight once again. This is the second barracks in the top lane. The range one's already being dead. Looks like they do not have any ultimates on anyone. They do not have Metamorphosis, so the Terrorblade is just farming. He knows he cannot help. Very good play by Piccolo. Actually waiting. Oh, they will get the magnetic field right here. The damage is going to be insane, and that is a dead Dark Portal. Costa Bill will fall. A lot of damage with that Earth Splitter. They will commit the Crimson Guard onto everyone. Melee barracks so low. Looks like they do lose the Legion Commander as a result of that kill. They take on Prada. He keeps on chasing. Nice. Citrus dives, slowing him even more. They will buy back the Legion Commander as the row connects, and they will find Prada. Now, the overwhelming odds is a triple kill for Frank as he chases for Hiko, but they will be able to actually TP out. So that Midas does make the buyback a little bit more worth it, and they did find kills on very important heroes. Alright. TP out. Looks like Lenaro will go back. He is now going back for that Holy Locket. Lotus Orb and Crimson Guard already up. The smoke is going to be purchased onto this Elder Titan. So do they have a timing that they want to use here? I mean, they do have 36 damage onto the Legion. She did recover quite nicely. Unfortunately, they were not able to find this melee barracks, but I wonder if they're going to try and force this once everyone's back up with the ultimates. By the way, they do have every single ultimate on the side of Piccolo. BO1 or BO3? This is a BO3. Okay. So, oh, Prada. Duster's actually pretty low. He's only level 8, so not that great of a performance. So when you compare that to the Elder Titan, that's level 10. But on the side of let's actually check the experience advantage here. It's actually on the side of Thunder Predator, huh? And even though they have only one Midas there, do they have one? Yeah, they don't have one on the Dazzle. Sometimes you see that Dazzle Midas, but that's not going to be the case here. The top lane, Lenaro, is going for that energy booster to finish the item. There you go, the carrier already bringing it up. TP here. The bird will find the bounty rune and they can keep on pushing. Alright.
Dire's top shrine is under
Alright, so Holy Locket is up. They do have the Crimson Guard already ready to finally go and end this game, or will they second guess themselves? They do have a lot of heroes here, only the Phoenix being a little bit of a loner, but she's trying to finish the Shiva's Garden. Is so close that it probably makes sense to wait for the Phoenix. Okay. Oh, TP here from Hiko. They are showing everyone. Looks like this Phoenix finally okay, does get gold for the Shivas, but he could have actually had the courier here already and already be running top, but they do not do that. Okay. So the Shivas is up. They do have level 15 with that Fire Spirit's DPS. There is a BKB on Nature's Prophet. The Earth Spirit. Oh, hello. That is a duel on to Timber. So he's Giga Tank. He's not going to take any damage. They're going to lock the Arc Coordinate in place. Do they have a Force? Look at, they do not have one. And this is a dead Arc Coordinate. I'm not sure, but he's going to deploy the egg where, oh my god, the attack speed from that Prezi attack. This is an easy kill, even with the Shiva's Guard. They're not going to be able to find that kill. Lenaro will find a kill onto Prada. 2 heroes down on the side from the Predator, but this is a dead Arc Coordinate. He's supposed to be the big boy. Can they find a TP out with Hiko? They will. But now Duster, nice Grave, trying to save the no one actually. Everyone's full HP as Lenaro tries and battles here. He is right at a tanky, but with the Greaves, I'm not sure going to be able to find any kills. I'm not sure why Lenaro is even fighting. In fact, he will commit the Lotus Orb and actually disengages, but it looked like he could have died there. Alright, why does he keep dueling Timber? I mean, that's the only target, and probably feels like they can burst him down if he doesn't have reactive armors at the start, which I think they can. I mean, they did kill the Timbersaw like 2 times. And the Timbersaw also reduces a lot of DPS. Oh, they will find a kill. This time, is it going to be on Nature's Prophet? The Vlad's is there, but that's not going to be a kill. And Hiko, unfortunately, falls. Looks like this ward right here did scout his presence. Kind of, you know, this ward was completely, I guess, like obscure. But a lot of the teams are now going for it. Bottom lane. Roll out. Earth Spirit is going to be okay. Costa Bill going for that force F. We already saw what can happen if they do not have that force F to disengage. He was just completely stuck there. Okay. Now smoking from Piccola. Roshan is up. And if they can do this fast enough, I'm not sure Thunder Predator could be there to stop them. But yeah, they scout Roshan. But I'm not sure they actually want to go for this. Looks like they will keep on pushing. Alright. Greaves gets popped randomly by the Dazzle. The smoke is still not broken. Looks like they... Okay, so they keep on pinging this area here and really sure what's going on. The Dire scan is not going to connect into the Roshan pit. Oh, yeah, it does not connect. And now Piccola will be able to join the Roshan pit like right after the scan ends. And Thunder Predator, they might get caught off guard here. I wonder if they understand what the hell is going on. There is absolutely no vision. They do not push that fast because, well, it's only Lunaro and Hiko doing this. But with Costa Bill, this should be a little faster. They're going to drop some Spark Raves around the area. The Wrath of Nature being committed. They're going to drop one Warden. These will have to be removed. They're going to ping this area right here. Greaves once again being committed. The Earth Spirit trying to push the lane as Piccola disengages. After all, this is, you know, this gets impossible once the Earth Spirit and the Legion are there. Okay. Oh my God. So let's check the net worth once again. That's an 8,000 gold lead here for Heido Piccola. The win probability though still on the side of Thunder Predator. Looks like this freaking potion, the fact that they have so much physical damage, scares Gaben a little bit. They will commit a scan. A smoke, no vision from the Predator. This is happening, but they do have the high ground. They will deploy. Oh, there go. The row is there. Whereas the Ebola finally gets committed with the Silence Launcher too, but Tung has a BKB. He's going to pop it. He gets inside that bubble as he deals damage to Duster, but with that Crimson Guard, he's not going to take that much damage. The other Titan did get buffed, bursted down as they chase the Dazzle. Has the Greaves like a nice egg. Can they actually take this down? A lot of damage coming through. Where is the disarm? They do not have a disarm, and even with the Shiz Guard, this, oh my God, it terribly has a freaking butterfly. So much attack speed. Prank will get a kill onto Costa Bill, and as they chase Villanaro, might just die. They will get press the attack to the Phoenix. There you go, Drake with the Grave. Earth Spirit being deployed. They're trying to run away with that BKB Hiko, but he doesn't really have that much damage, and with that Thunder, looks like Duster will be forced to disengage. Has one row, but he gets taken out by a 2 once again, and this is a triple kill. The good advantage quickly dwindling away, and I mean they might just rush right now. There you go. They're gonna go 88 damage onto the Legion. Oh, looks like they have to defend top. Ooh. Might as well shoot that catapult. Okay, Timbersaw does get vision inside of the pit. Looks like he's going for that Bloodstone, but a little bit of a late Bloodstone. Nature's Call gets deployed. I mean, as long as the other Titan is alive, it's so hard for Heido Piccola to actually rush. Now did complete the load zone. Level 18 in the Timber. And that's why I think the Timber sometimes, like, Timber can feel super underwhelming. Oh, double damage onto the Legion. 300 extra damage. Monkas. That's 460 damage for every right click. Okay.
Dire are scanning.
Dire scan once again, trying to find the heroes from Piccola inside the Ocean Pit, but they know how hard it is to actually rush as long as that other Titan is alive. Oh, I heard a duo with the Blade Mayo trying to find, oh, nice Earth Splitter with that Solar Crest. Do they have the follow-up? A lot of damage. Where is Lanaro? They will pop the Greaves. He is going to die. Nice shackles onto the Earth Spirit, and suddenly this game is taking a huge turn. That duo, you know, people were asking why they were dueling him. Well, they can set up that Earth Splitter, they can set up the Solar Crest, and even though he gets the reactive armor, it's not going to be enough. Ocean taking a lot of damage right here. this could be even faster than the Roshan we saw at 10 minutes with... Alright, so Atun will find that Aegis. This Terrorblade is now set up for success. I've heard a hack somewhere else. Not sure what's going on though. Shadow Shaman. Axe, or the bird. He is egg available. Trying to disengage. Will die. Oof. Goes to build the grave once again. The grave saving the day. Alright. Less than 1,000 gold lead for Hado Piccola. We did go back quite a bit right now. The graph is still updating, but it looks like this is not looking good for Hado Piccola. And the win probability does show it, 84%. The push on the side of the Predator is insane. With the Necronomicons from the Dazzle, the press the attack from the Terrorblade, the Terrorblade himself, and the Legion, as long as she's tanking the tower.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Okay. Ghostabile keeps on pushing, keeps on farming the enemy jungle, which is pretty good. Going to deny a lot of farm from that Terrorblade, but the Terrorblade is actually farming the enemy jungle as well. Scan from the Radiance. You understand what the hell's going on. There's a little attune there. Alright. Ghostabile now level 19, did get that MKB. Let's check everyone's items. Butterfly, Sanjay and Asha. Oh, they will get a sprout onto Attune as they try and fight. The reflection got committed. They keep on trying to chase. They will find a hex onto our boy Nature's Prophet. The row is not going to be on point. Kick onto Terrorblade, but he has a haste rune, so he just gets out. So unfortunate. If they had any spells, they would be able to get this fight. Yeah, I was talking about the items. There is going to be an Assault Cuirass on the Nature's Prophet, so they will push a little faster, which right now seems like they lack push. The Timbersaw going for the blow. Actually, he's going Aeon Disc. I really like it. Oh, but if he just dies before the Aeon Disc, then it's problematic. A lot of damage coming through. Oh boy, that MKB. The magic damage procs, making sure that he deals more DPS to that Timbersaw. And the Arc Warden with MKB as well as the Hurricane Pike and Mjolnir. The Shadow Shaman doing pretty well. Outer Titan. Oh, where's the duel? There you go. That's going to be an Earth Spirit. Doesn't even need any help. 114 damage already. This Legion was so weak. 15 minutes, she had no dual damage, just a Midas. Suddenly, 114 damage as well as an Assault Cuirass. Gold advantage got completely wiped out, and it looks like they are pushing her.
Tower is under attack.
Oh boy. All playing, they will group up with that Metamorphosis Terrorblade. A lot of damage with the bubble. They will buy time, but it looks like there is a double catapult wave here, and they are also trying to push here. Oh, wait, that is double shock. No, that's just one shackle, the TP from our Arc Warden, and they are now trying to actually turn this around. It looks like they are TPing everyone back. Can they find at least one lane of barracks here? They will not find it, but they find a tier 3 tower, and they do bring Thunder Predator back to their base, even though they committed the Metamorphosis, so that's a pretty good play right there. Small gank. Ghostabile. Level 20. Does get an attack range. Oh, the stomp is going to be off the mark. Duster does not get clipped by it, but they also don't find any openers on the side of Thunder Predator. Lunaro is level 22. Oh, I heard a Blade Mail duel onto the Earth Spirit, and this ward does not protect him, unfortunately. I'm not really sure how they got the vision for the duel, but they did. Maybe the smoke just broke, and they found a kill. Bottom, the Terrorblade already level 23. Will keep on pushing, Giga farmed with the Sanjay Butterfly MKB. Tier 2 tower falls, and this is every single tier 2 tower down on the side of Hado Piccola. Okay.
Double time.
Haze Rune. That's a level 24 Legion. Jesus, the Midas. And he didn't even pick the experience gain. Jesus. That's so many levels. The Dazzle, level 21, has the Boots of Travels, has the cheese, and the cooldown is 22 seconds because of that bad juju. I wonder if he's even going for Nocturne for now. He is going for that Side of Ice. Aghanim Scepter though onto the Phoenix, so that is one extra attack with the level 3. It is even more attacks that you have to get, and when he gets to level 20, you get that extra stun duration. The problem is then, I think they need a Heaven's Halberd for the Terrorblade, because even with the attack speed low, even with a level 18 Phoenix, he's just doing too much. He has the attack speed here, and more attack speed here, and more attack speed here, and more attack speed here. And even the attributes here give him a little bit of attack speed. Okay, Phoenix. I guess the objective here is to save whoever gets dueled. I wonder if the Legion attacks the egg, or if he just stares at the egg. If the Aghanim Scepter gets used. I guess he just stares at the egg, because then I think the Legion actually attacks pretty fast. She could take the egg down. So that's probably why he ended up going for that. I don't think the Aghanim Scepter is that good on the Phoenix. But in a game like this, where you can save someone, might be good enough. 2,000 gold lead for Thunder Predator, but the win probability, oh, that is pretty hard. 86% chance.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Fortune's change.
Our Corden has that Midas, has a BKB, has Hurricane Pike, going for the Blowthorn. Timbersaw is going for that Octarine Core, actually, once you get some spell lives too. Oh, BKB popped onto Frank, not really sure what happened. Earth Spirit is going to be fine. The Nature's Prophet is going to be okay with that Assault Core as BKB. And the Phoenix still doesn't have anything queued up. The Shadow Shaman is going for a Refresher. Force, Blink, and Aether Lance. That's all you need. Oh, looks like the smoke might break. No, the Shadow Shaman keeps on hiding as they leave their base. There is one Terrorblade though. They do ping the Terrorblade. Can they actually jump the Wrath of Nature doing damage? The row is going to be off the mark. They keep on chasing. Where is the kick? It will hit onto him. BKB gets popped, and with the Serpent Wars, this might be a dead Arc Warden, and he is going to be forced to buy back. Can he actually TP to this shrine? He is TPing to the Creep Wave. So right now he cannot help, and as that happens, the row will not land onto the Shadow Shaman, but they do get the kick. Can they find the skill before the TP out? Yes, they can. So the buyback onto Shadow Shaman is going to be there as well. The duo finally comes through. Where is that Aghanim Scepter? Looks like he's still holding onto the Supernova. They will find one kill onto their Spirit as they chase Lanaro. Lanaro will also perish, and the egg is not going to save anyone. BKB onto the Arc Warden clone is not enough, and they will keep on pushing bottom. Alright, mid lane. Okay, looks like they will find Hiko there with the Hex. He has no BKB because of the cooldown. With the Shackles TP from the Dazzle, this is probably an easy Q buyback onto the Timbersaw as they try and push this. Looks like with the with the buyback, we will be dissuaded from going any further, but every single 1,000 gold that Thunder Predator gets, the win probability is so much higher. Already only 10% chance that they can take this. TP from the Arc Warden. He actually 4 steps forward. It will be clipped by that stun. They do check Roshan. Unfortunately, still need about 30 seconds for Roshan to respawn, which is exactly what they need for Nature's Prophet to be up, and they even leave that double damage because they know how effective it can be when they go for a push. The problem is, what if the Nature's Prophet TPs in and takes it out? So you have to be careful. Yeah. Roshan, they do keep this Astro to scout it out. Still, that's a 6-second delay or downtime. And Roshan finally respawn. Okay. No vision set up to the Predator. Sudden Ray towards the Creep Wave. Now Shiva's Guard onto the Dazzle. Gonna have a better Shiva's Guard than the Phoenix just because the cooldown here is 15 seconds. Whereas this one 30 seconds, so doesn't feel good. Yes, this was Midazo. They will shred this Roshan. You know, it is on Piccolo actually to defend this. They are leaving their base as a smoke, but they're not in the Roshan pit. And it looks like they're in bottom. Are they trying to force a push? Well, let's see what they can do. They keep on moving. Double damage is on Atom. They do not have much duration for it, but let's see what they'll do. Looks like they're a little self-conscious here. They're not showing. They're not going just now. Level 25 onto the Legion does get it. Press the attack AoE. Oh no, this is gonna look pretty bad. Nice. Force that forward. They will keep the Timber Saw alive, and now they go back. The kick is going to hit the Greaves onto Dazzle, and that AoE press the attack. I wonder how good it's going to be. If they can actually, like, if someone gets attack. Oh, and not only that, you actually get attack speed for everyone with that press the attack, right? Alright, they're gonna drop the Serpent Wards onto the top lane. The Glyph finally gets committed on just to the side of Piccolo, and they will be able to farm most of their Serpent Wards. Can they at least get it before the tower falls? It looks like... Oh, they actually ignore it. The tower will be able to take them down eventually. 1 HP on the tower. They will lose the tower. At the same time, melee barracks falling. Atom will get that AoE press the attack with the AoE from the Greaves. And Lanaro now is forced to disengage. The kick will land, and they do get that AoE on this block. Nice Chakram once again. Zoning Atom. They will try and defend, but so much damage. Range barracks is dead. And this is a second lane range barracks that dies. Can they fight this? It looks like they can. What a beauty. So they are defending pretty well, but this game... Oh, I heard a sound.
Radiant's top shrine has fallen.
Terrorblade did get the Thunder cooldown. Already has some mana regen because of that Lincoln. And also has a cheese with the Aegis, so he's very hard to bring down. They do need a minute and a half for the next Metamorphosis. There is a Shadow Shaman here. Looks like they're also TPing. And once you get that 300 gold, there you go. Draken shows up. Where is the Hex? Looks like they are trying to control him over here. They do get inside the bubble, and that is 300 damage for them. Top lane. Godlike streak. Looks like Frank will BKB TP out. They lose Hiko, unfortunately. TB Rapier queued up. He already has a freaking Moon Shard on top of 5k gold. On top of all of this. Jesus. Looks like they will group up bottom. You do have that Catapult Wave. I mean, it's actually pretty interesting because they are trying... They're getting every single range barracks and tower, but they don't go for any melees. They will drop that freaking shield as they try and push up. Lanaro will show up. The lag is Rio. Doesn't touch. Gets laid out. Nice. 4-staff over Atum. He will pop that BKB. The Thunder is on Lanaro. The Lotus Orb was not popped in time. It was on cooldown actually. And Kotsa builds Tempest double. Just commits the BKB over and over again. Nice. Thunder allowing the Terrorblade to keep on fighting. Alright, he's going up the high ground still. Doesn't have that Metamorphosis, but even with that Whirling Death removing a lot of his damage, he will find that building. Only that is also one range barracks. Now they are trying to set up for the melee barracks. Okay, the Thunder will be committed. Those wards are doing a lot of damage. The freaking Lotus Orb doesn't do anything. Sunray onto the Terrorblade. They will 4-staff him out as the Magnetic Field buys time. So once again, another melee barracks that survives. Oh, they actually did took mid and top. Alright, that is BKB. They will get the Megas. Looks like Legion keeps on fighting. They just TP away. And the Air Spirit will die. So win probability here is 1% for Piccolo. This game is crazy. Oh boy. The Brazilians. The Brazilians are not having a good first game here. Already pretty terrible sight. And you know, I don't want to be biased, but you know, we already have a Peruvian team waiting, so it wouldn't be bad to have at least one Brazilian in the finals. But looks like with this Daedalus, this Legion commander is going to do so much damage. Alright.
Just a touch.
Ostabil keeps on pushing top. Lothorn and MKB and Hurricane Pike and Mjolnir. So he has a lot of gold. But the Terrorblade actually, even then, even against that double Midas, the Terrorblade has 11,000 more gold. Already has a Moon Shard. He's going to get a Scotty. No boots. Even without boots, he has 400 move speed. I don't even understand how that is possible. Huh. He does have a move speed talent. So 400 move speed, even though you have no boots. While he's 6 slotted, while he has a Moon Shard. Huh. And he also has Metamorphosis, so let's see if they can end this game right now. On the side of Piccola, no items on the Arc Warden. The Team Saw is going for that Octarine Core. Actually, Bullstone now. Doesn't really have much. Earth Spirit with... I mean, he wanted to get the Mega Iron. Let's check the buybacks on their side. They do have buybacks on everyone but Lanaro and the Costabile, which... I mean, they are the more important heroes, so I wonder how they're going to take this fight. They're already struggling to fight the Megas here. He did go for that Maelstrom. Now trying to either go Mjolnir or Side of Ice. Stomp, the Force Staff will save the Arc Warden. Lunaro with that Lotus Orb just playing around. Does not have a Lincoln, so he needs to be careful. They did commit the Crimson Guard, which will buy time, but eventually those Mega Creeps will start doing more damage. Oh my god, that press the attack is insane. That press the attack is freaking insane. Alright, I heard another... Look at that! Anara still doesn't really lose much HP against those Mega Creeps with freaking AoE press the attack. Okay. On the side of Thunder Predator, there is a refresher on the Shadow Shaman. Oh, TP from the innate. Oh no, the Hex is here. With that press the attack, the double damage, 1000 damage crit. Hiko is dead for 70 seconds. Now Shadow Shaman moving forward. Looks like the last stand for the Brazilians is about to happen right now. They will move forward. Alright. Lanara trying to defend this. Admirable. Gets sad right there. Oh my god. Double damage with Moon Shard, with Butterfly, Scotty, MKB, Sanjin Yasha, and that press the attack. What the... How the hell is Piccola defending this? Not that we actually felt like they would be able to, but there you go. They will commit that reflection. Oh my lord, the damage is there. The MKB is allowing him to hit even inside. Oh boy, that is a dead. Tempest double. They will get a good bubble here trying to protect the Phoenix, but now the Phoenix is dead. They will have to commit a buyback double. Serpent Mords slowly but surely sieging here. They're trying to handle that. The Costabile Arc Warden slowly but surely attacking them, but I think they have 3 lives. Yeah, they have 3 lives, so that's pretty hard. Oh boy, Costabile taking a shit ton of damage, and even his little reflection there. Oh, this game is over. Alright, so thank you very much for watching. This was game 1 between Thunder Predator and Piccola. We will get back pretty shortly, so stay tuned.